wipe it down, wipe, 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 wipe it down, wipe.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Coco.
And I'm Michael.
Welcome to a talk with Sony, hosted by SEGi College Penang. Today we are going to talk about photography with Mr Shaiful Baker, the trainer and camera specialist of Sony Malaysia.
For those who not yet register yourself, please remember to register before the halftime section in order to enter for the lucky draw. Remember, the winners must be in the chat in order to validate himself as the winner. There will be a 2-minute timer once we announce the winner name.
We'll give you all 5 minutes now to register yourself before we start. Thank you.
As you can see, I'm sitting at home right now during this MCO period. In fact, I'm still attending online classes by using online communication software with my lecturer so that our learning progress is not halted even in this MCO period.
Our learning progression still can be carried on as normal.
Using online video software and Blackboard with my classmate.
I had also experienced our online orientation together with my new classmate, which is a very unique experience for all of us.
During this MCO period, we are lucky that SEGi still continue to provide online classes for us through an online system called Blackboard so that our study progress will not be affected.
We still managed to learn new things thanks to online classes provided by SEGi.
We have been given a lot of assignments and tasks by our lecturers, and that's really stimulated our thought and given us something to do.
In this movement control order period, I can still learn normally through online platforms such as Blackboard.
This system is provided by SEGi itself, and all students in SEGi can access it. The lecturers will upload the newest contents of the lessons in Blackboard so that we are able to learn through online during the MCO period.
It is a very good platform
where we can access all our course outlines and syllabus anytime and anywhere.
I can use them for my own study and my own revision at home. So as you can see, MCO does not affect my study in SEGi College.
By using this Blackboard system, we can get our study materials.
We can also submit our assignment and also create group discussion through Blackboard so that our lecturers can help us to check and also give feedback to make sure that we can clearly understand what is being taught in the online classes.
And we do also learn new contents in our subjects and studies from that software every week when we have classes.
It allows us to hand out assignment, download tutorial, or having an online discussion very easily.
We can still read the notes and can catch up with our studies during this unpredictable time.
I can always upload and submit my tutorial and assignment on time.
Very convenient way. Hence, this Blackboard system is very useful for us to study at home during this MCO period.
Also, if we met any problem on our assignment or coursework, we could seamlessly have consultation with our lecturers through the online video conferencing system.
We can always approach them whenever we have doubts and hesitations in our subjects or studies.
Our lecturers and the IT department are also very good at their methods of teaching. They help us in every lesson, and if I'm being honest, it's almost like being in the class because everyone's very interactive in the chats.
And the lecturers have been very helpful and engaging during this time, and they teach us in the same way, like as if there is no movement control order at all.
And My lecturers are actually conducting online consultations through other online platforms as well, so it doesn't get in the way of my learning.
The lecturers will upload the slides and the videos of them teaching to let us learn, and also will upload the tutorials for us to make sure we really understand what we are learning.
We students are constantly updated about the situation and our classes. We are also updated through our schedule. Lecturers inform us through multiple platforms.
So far, e-learning is working great for me.
In this case, we can learn in our house too.
I'm very happy that my studies are still up to date till now.
And remember guys, stay home, stay safe during the MCO period.
Hi, my name is Lin Ching, and I'm a SEGi college student.
I'm Adrian.
I'm Alex.
My name is Ang Wei Jin.
My name is Chachi King.
I'm Kachan.
Yes, my name is David.
My name is Wen Qi.
Hi, I'm Kevin.
I'm Mike.
I'm Wat.
I'm Oko Tao.
I'm Coco Hero.
My name is Sean.
My name is Shannon.
I'm Wei Xiang.
My name is Tanish Nair.
Thank you very much and stay safe.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, thank you very much.
So before we start, has anyone using any Sony camera? Leave a comment down and share with us about your Sony camera.
And also tell us about your experience of using Sony camera. So while waiting for the audience to comment, Mr. Shaiful, can you share with us what is the Sony camera that you are using, and also what is the favorite lens that you love?
I'm using Sony A9. Then my favorite lens is the 16 to 35 millimeters.
Oh, what makes you that you love this lens so much?
Actually, I'm using a lot of lenses, but the one that I really into is the one that shoot wide and also able to shoot. That means that I have a versatility in my usage. And when I shoot sports, when I shoot landscape, when I shoot
Yeah, I think there is some internet connection with Mr. Shaiful. So here's a comment from Mr. Rong Kwan Lo. I'm using an old alpha camera. Yeah, that's great to hear. So you must attend for our workshop entirely, so you can learn more skills from us, also from Mr. Shaiful.
So any more comments? Anyone that using any Sony camera or any Sony products? So let's wait for the comments. So share with us about your Sony camera.
And let's say if you have any question you want to ask to Mr. Shaiful, you may leave your comment now. So when in the Q&A sessions, we will pick your question and also ask to Mr. Shaiful.
Yeah, any question regarding journey in Sony, regarding camera, regarding photography, editing skill, you may leave your question down in the comments. So let's wait for Mr. Shaiful first. So anyone using any Sony camera? Share with us about your camera. Okay, so Hong Sen Tan said that using Sony A5100.
Anyone else?
Chachi King said that Sony earphone here. So Tan Wei Xiang, he used the lens of FE12 to 24 mm. Wow. So any more?
So while waiting for Mr. Shaiful to come back, let's see some commercial video from Sony.
Hello everyone, my name is OK Mo. Hello everyone, my name is OK Mo. Hello everyone, my name is OK Mo.
Back now?
So Mr. Shaiful is back.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
So without any delay, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to start the live talk now. Once again, welcome to a talk with Sony hosted by SEGi College Penang. We're honored to have Mr. Shaiful Baker, the trainer and camera specialist of Sony Malaysia with us tonight.
So as a start, we would like to thank Mr. Shaiful for making time to this session. So Mr. Shaiful, are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Mr. Shaiful, can you start by giving us a short introduction about yourself and also about Sony Malaysia?
All right. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much to SEGi College Penang for inviting me for your live session. Okay, by the way, my name is Shaiful Baker. And basically, Shaiful Baker is my social media name. Let me share you my screen. Hold on. Okay. Okay, so you guys can see my screen, right? So good. So Assalamualaikum. That is basically my tagline when I do my YouTube channel, when I do my live. And thank you very much, you guys. And yeah, I'm reading some comments here. I saw that some of you guys are using 12 to 34 millimeters f2.8. Whoo! All right, that is crazy. Okay, let me introduce myself first. My name is Shaiful Baker. I have a very short video for you guys to see. Let's see. Right, so that is basically my intro when I do my vlog, my YouTube videos. So let me, oops. All right, so that is me. So as you can see, I am a Sony employee. I've been working for Sony for more than 8 years. I believe that it's going to be 10 years if I'm mistaken, or maybe this is my 9 years. Next year is going to be my 10 years. And in photography and videography, I have very long experience, but not that long, more than 10 years, I think around 12 to 13 years, where I start my photography journey using compact cameras. Basically, during my work, I'm using the camera that being supplied by the company to take photos, to use it for reports. During that time, I'm kind of light with the cameras, and I bought my first camera, not a camera, a smartphone, which is the iPhone 3G, where that phone have a camera. So I've been using cameras since that day, and I joined Sony, and then I got to play more in depth with Sony cameras. During that time, there's no mirrorless that you guys are seeing right now. It's totally different kind of cameras. But I'm learning until I'm rich now, right? So as you can see in my journey, I'm learning a lot of photography genre. As you can see, I shoot portrait photography, right? So let me zoom in a bit. Okay, I did portrait photography. I did some wildlife and macro photography. And then wildlife is basically my passion now, where I like to shoot birds. Later on, you will see some videos on birds. Okay. And I shoot events. As you can see, this is an event where I shoot for the concert Bang Face. Yeah? So I'm one of the official photographers during this time. Right, then I shoot weddings. Right, weddings. But nowadays, recently, I'm kind of not doing into wedding because I don't have enough time. Because wedding is something that requires a lot of energy. However, in time, because like wedding start early in the morning and then end and might be at night. So one whole day, like 12 hours, 13 hours shooting is kind of tiring. Then I also love to spend a lot of my free time in shooting landscape. As you know that I'm sitting in KL, so I've been shooting a lot of KL scenery, and this is one of the scenery that you guys see. This one is shoot from KL, where this one is shoot during MCO. And I don't know, during MCO, the sky is so clear, I can see the Genting Highlands very, very clear. This one is shot from KL, from Ceras, from my house. As you can see that, I can see Genting Highland very, very clear. And this is the TRX Tower. And this one where I'm doing my spot photography, where as you can see, I'm with Tengku Mahkota Johor, where this photo is went viral during that times. TMD are the one who requested me to have this photo where I shoot him. During that time, this is basically him sitting here, and it's all the Johor fan. If anyone here is Johor fan, then you guys know about these photos, right? And I also shoot streets sometimes, not all the times. Then I also shoot some automotive photography. There are a few things that I really want to learn. For example, maybe like like when people shoot planet, like finding some planets. So that's something that I like to venture into. I really want to learn, right? And also there's another one which I really want to learn, which is architectural. It sounds like easy, but basically architectural is different level of photography. Okay, and you guys can find me on my social media. I have my own Facebook page, I have Instagram, and also I have my own YouTube channel. It's name all these three is Shaiful Baker. All have the same name, and you know that I have my own sponsors and collaborators. So the one that I'm using here, this is also one of my collaborators. Then Azio, and also I'm one of the Capture One Pro trainer for editing kind of things. All right. Okay, so that is basically about me.
Okay, so thank you, Mr. Shaiful, for the sharing. Let's start with our first question. Mr. Shaiful, can you share with us how to capture a creative vlog?
All right, creative vlog, yeah? Okay, so I'm sharing now, right? As you can see, when you talk about creative vlog, creativity is something that sometimes people might say that you must have it, you must have some talent. Means that not everyone can become a creative. I'm not agree with that statement. Creative something that you can learn, you can plan, you can. Learning every day to become a creative. But sometimes what you need to do, you just need to do a lot of research, seeing what other people are doing, learn from that. It's okay to copy their ways, their style, but try to put some bit of your own personality on the things that you copy down, right? So by having that, you will be more have your own personality with the things that you've done, right? So when you talk about vlog, when you talk about YouTube channel, right? So you must have a creative story, and sometimes when people shoot like this, right? So you try to be like this, different ways. Try to put it on, make it a little bit awkward. Sometimes makes the story is what we call that, engaging. The story can attract people to see. So if everyone seeing things from the front, try to see things from the side. Try to see things from the back. So, for example, during this COVID-19, right? So everyone will go for the normal things that people who have the issue. For example, like the place have been barricaded because of the COVID-19 issue previously, right? But most people will do that things. Why don't you do for a different angle, right? So that's other things that make you unique, right? Then creative shot, for example, like angle, lens, movement, effects. The last one is CGI. CGI is kind of like, I know it's not everyone can do, but if you have the talent, go for it. Go for it. Because CGI is something that even though it looks some kind of not so good, but you put your effort over there and people will appreciate what you are doing. Lens. Yes, lens is play important role for have a creative ideas. Because sometimes, right now, when you see me like this, I'm kind of white, right? So when I press like this, hold on. Now I'm kind of here, very tight. So it will show different angle. Right now I'm having this angle, and now, hold on, I'm having different angle. So every angle have its own story. It's not going to be the same. The way people see, the way people looks also going to be different. Movement, motion, when you shoot a video, don't just static. Move a bit, but don't too much. If you move too much, your videos are going to be shaky and your viewers not going to be happy. So move slowly, right? Just slowly, so that it gives some difference instead of static like tripod shots. And the most important one, another one is the variety in video scene. If you notice most of the vloggers when they do videos, their videos is not going to be static. It's not going to be talking 24/7 non-stop. He's going to put in some what we call B roll or C roll or D roll. What does this mean? It means that we try to engage the audience so that the audience will stay and keep looking, watching the videos. As you guys know, recently there's a video from Indonesians where he did do nothings. I think for I don't know how long, 4 hours, 5 hours. In his video, he got about millions of viewers, and yeah, he's lucky. He's lucky to have millions. What if people just see and do nothing and ignore it, right? So yeah, sometimes you can be unique, but you cannot do videos. You just watching, saying things, do nothing without talking. If you do that 1 time, 2 times, yes. But if you do that 3, 4 times, people will start boring. People want to see content because, as you know, that we human beings attract to something that have values instead of nothing because we don't want to waste our time, right? So let me show you one video where I did recently on my video, and like A roll means that the main things mean that like now I'm talking is my A roll, and let me show you my B roll. Right, so that is B-roll. So, like when you see some videos, right, where you see just talking, and then he just non-stop talking, sometimes you get bored. So that's why you need to play back some B-roll. B-roll is additional video. That is not about the things that talking. It have some videos and playback. That's what it means by B-roll. Some put even C-roll in more and more to make we call that more varieties in the videos instead of just going to be flat. So you just make it like this and then suddenly go up and then you go down and then flat again, go up and go down. So you play back all these things by playing tones and emotion of your viewers. All right. Okay. That's all.
So thank you, Mr. Shaiful, for the sharing. So for the second question, as today many people wish to become a YouTuber, can you tell us on how to start as a YouTuber?
Okay, so how to start as a YouTuber? Then let me show you what is the YouTuber weapons. What is our weapons, right? When we go to war, we need our weapons. So these are our weapons. The most important and the most important is content. That is the most important part. Because you might have a very good camera, you might have a very good microphone, you might have a very good place, right? You might have a lot of money, but if you don't have content, no one will see, right? So a good content, it doesn't need to be involving a lot of money. So recently, as you know, that Sugu Pavitra, right, the one that viral recently during MCO, where she have a cooking video, right? And his content is the one that most Malaysians and most people who stay at home, got nothing to do at home sometimes, just watching TV, make them want to go to kitchen and cooks, right? So he have a good content at the right time. So this is what it means by having a good content. And for your information, they're not a rich people. And they record everything using the smartphones, and they edit everything using smartphones. And if I'm not mistaken, the husband have to borrow something, I'm not sure, to buy the smartphones, right? So, content is king. However, after you mature, it means that after you having a good content, sometimes you need to have a good gears to achieve to this the what I'm trying to say, that so that you can convey your video, your message into videos, right? For example, you want to show in terms of movements, and then you want to show, for example, things drop, okay? So yeah, you can do with a smartphone, no problem. But if you have a camera that can do a slow motions, that would be fantastic, where you can see all those things break pieces by pieces, right? So camera do helps in terms of making a good videos in YouTube, right? And for example, maybe you want to do videos and it involving in a very low light situations, right? So you cannot use your phone to record videos in low light situation. Yes, you can do, right? I don't say that you cannot do, but the thing here is that if you do the recording, if you record the videos during low light situations, what happens is that your video is going to be very, very low in quality, not so sharp. I think you guys have experience shooting videos and photo at night, and you know what I mean. The thing is not good, right? Shooting videos with smartphone at night is the worst ever, right? Taking photo, at least the camera have some kind of effect, some kind of processing to make your photos look nicer. But when you start to record videos with your smartphone, okay, then you're not going to be happy, right? Okay, so if that is your content, you need to have a very good cameras so that you can shoot in low light situation, right? And don't worry, Sony have all of this. You have a low light, you have a bright light. Sony have all the solutions, okay? And another one, for example, I watched the recent video, the beginning videos. There's a lot of people talking, sharing their experience during the MCO, and I'm not sure whether you guys are really appreciate during the time, right? To be honest, during MCO, me myself, I'm enjoying myself at home, playing games every day. Okay, so I'm so happy with that. I'm playing my PS4, all those things. But I noticed that one guy, when I listen to you guys talking, right, and the tone of voice, everyone almost similar. And out of nowhere, suddenly there's one guy, when he spoke, his voice is totally different. His voice is like having a very high bass tone. You're like, it's all like this, very high tone bass, right? So, a good, microphone able to bring a very good voice to your audience, right? And some people, they are popular not sometimes because of the face, not because of the contents. Yeah, the contents is okay, but because the voice, his voice or her voice is very, very good. Means that the intonation is good. The way that the voice listen, coming to your ears, to my ears, it sounds so smooth, so nice, So if you use a system not having a good mic, then you cannot capture those voice, right? So combination of these three is the most important weapon to become a good YouTuber or vlogger, any of it, right? So you must have a very good content. You must have a camera that's suitable to convey your content, and of course, mic that is the one that you can speak. When you speak, it is clear. All right. So how to get or create good content. So this is something that a lot of people are asking. But as you know, that I've been doing YouTube for quite some times, and I have an access to YouTube. Something that what we call that is something like on their learning. Is a special only those who become a YouTube partner able to access to that level. If you are just create a YouTube account, you cannot access that level. Only YouTube partner able to access that some YouTube Academy kind of things. So these are the 10 fundamentals of making a good content and also making a good videos. But before that, let me share you some ideas when you want to create a good content. Number one, maybe we talk about mass market, mass viewers. That is viral, right? COVID-19 is viral. Now in Penang, having some COVID-19 also, you also can make some news about that. But please be careful. Make sure you're wearing your mask and make sure your hands always clean. Bring the cleaner all the time, right? So you want to cover the stories, right? So that is what we call mass market, mass viewers, and viral. You can easily get viewers. You can easily get people likes. Okay. Next, maybe about makeup, right? Fashion never dies. Trust me, fashion never ever dies. So for those who do makeup, right? For those women, all the girls want to do makeup. Yeah, you can do a makeup tutorial. Maybe you can tell your stories. Go to makeup store and show them this is the makeup. You see this makeup, the eyeliner was so expensive. 500 ringgit. What's so special about this eyeliner? So that is the story, right? People like to see. Okay. And for your information, the most famous YouTubers who do makeup is a guy. Yes, he is a guy, and he do makeup, and he's the most famous, and he's the makeup guru. And yeah, amazing. Okay, amazing.
Wow.
Yeah. So all the guys, you guys can do makeup. Don't worry. Okay. So, the next one is about maybe Penang is very famous for its makan place, hipster cafe. So it's a waste if you guys stay in Penang, so you haven't do that, right? So your views, the way you see things, is not the same those who do from KL who go to Penang. No difference. Your views, the way you see things, is different. So when you do the videos, of course they're going to be different angle, different feelings. And these are the things that I say that, yeah, the thing is in front of you, but sometimes, I read some comment here. What are the camera that I need to tell to do video YouTube? You can start with this. You can start first. If you haven't started, you don't know. And one thing is that talking in front of camera is not easy. Trust me, it's not easy. For me, to convince myself to make a YouTube channel, it took me 2 years. Right, 2 years for me to do a YouTube channel. And when I first do my videos, not really that good, but yeah, keep doing it, repeating. The way I talk to you right now, the way I communicate with you right now, as you can see that this is how usually I communicate with my viewers in my YouTube channel. Right. Another idea is that sometimes you need to be unique, capturing a different cake with a new loyal fan. You know, like everyone is going for that cake, and when everyone going for that cake, you will cut the cakes into small pieces. Why don't this cake, this is no one go for this cake, you go for that cake. Yes, I know that no one go for the cake, but you develop that cake, making a good cake, then slowly people will go to that cake and eating your cake. All right. So be unique, be different. One good thing about when you are unique, your subscriber is not just to view your stories, they are basically your fan. Like your close fan. Like when you, I'm not sure whether maybe sometimes you join some of the Facebook group, right? And then, or Facebook page. And then, because you are so active, then you get a fan badge. So same things, when you are doing something that unique, you get a fan, and then you start to see that your fan get a badge. Like I have my own YouTube Facebook page, and my Facebook page is not 10,000. Right? I have another Facebook page. I have 10,000, but I create for this one is I only have about 2,000 somethings, and in 1,000 followers in my Facebook, I get my followers a lot of fan badge, fan badge. All right. So for 1,000 followers to get fan badge is not easy, you know, because usually you must have 10,000. A lot of followers only you get fan badge, but in 1,000 already get fan badge during the times. So my viewers is not only my viewers, but they also my fan. So I can easily make connection with them. I can ask them, what video do you want? Right? What kind of video that you want in my future videos? So these are the things that you can have a very good connection with your own followers. Okay, so let's go to the things that the fundamentals of YouTube, 10 YouTube fundamentals. And do not tell everyone about this. Okay. All right. So these are the 10 fundamental. Number 1, shareability. Will viewers share your videos? So that's a question that you need to ask when you do your videos. Number 2, conversations. Are you speaking directly to your audience? You know, like what does it mean? Right now, I'm speaking directly to you. But what if like this, right? I'm not speaking to you. I'm speaking to someone else. But maybe my video is all about talking to my friends. I'm talking to him. I'm not talking to you. You are just the one that watching me talking to my friends. Right? That is something that you can think about. That's ideas. Interactivity. Is there a way to involve the audience? Right? Like I told you earlier, I have my own Facebook page, and I asked them, what topic do you want me to cover in my next videos? And then maybe I did some giveaway. So people will really appreciate the interactivity between me and my audience, my followers. Then consistency. Some people they do videos. They will upload videos every Friday at 8 p.m. every week, every month, every year. Consistency. So if you are the one who follow the guy, every Friday at 8 p.m. you will stay in your PC, in front of your PC, and then you wait for the video to come out, and then you watch the video. All right. So that is consistent, but this is very hard, you know, very, very hard to do. But with good planning, you can do it. You can do it. Right. Then targeting. Is there a clear, defined audience? Yes, you need to know your audience. A clear, defined. Who is your audience? Kids, mature guy, student. Yeah, you need to know your audience. Age between 18 to 34, 34 to 30. So you need to know your audience. Yeah. And then sustainability. If the audience love it, can you make more of it? All right. Sometimes you make one videos, no viewers, just normal viewers. Maybe like maybe 100 views, 200 views, and suddenly one of your videos that you recently do hit. It means that it got 5,000 views. It got 10,000 views. So now the question is, can you make another videos that can get the same views? So sustainability, you can sustain or not your viewers. Discoverability, will your videos get found through search or later videos? You know, like when you play back videos right in YouTube, and then there's a next video, or on the right corner, you're right here, right? On the right corner, then you see some recommended videos. Is your videos over there? So that's something that you need to ask yourself. So topics playing important role when you want to make sure that your video is next. Accessibility, which is number 8, means that can every episode be fully appreciated by a brand new viewers? You know, sometimes you have new viewers coming over, and you make a series. You have episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, right? And on episode 3 is your new viewers, and he doesn't watch your first and second videos. So sometimes when you do videos, and especially involving series, you must have some highlights a bit. What is your previous video talk about? Or maybe you can say, all right, guys, you can see my link down here to see on my previous video. That is another example when you talk about link between accessibility between all your videos. Then number 9 is collaborations. Yes, of course, sometimes you can do a collaborations. I also did some collaboration with some famous photographer. I did some collaboration with some famous YouTuber, so that to help increase my views increase my followers and subscribers. And lastly, number 10 is inspiration. Yeah, that is the one, right? And I recently inspired by a guy, I think you guys know. His name is Casey Neistat. He's an amazing YouTuber. And recently he did videos regarding to wake up early in the morning. And I've been practicing wake up early in the morning around 5 a.m. in the morning. And I've been practicing doing that since MCO. Yeah, after MCO. And then I watched his video and I kind of agree with what he's saying. So that is one of my inspiration. I want to maintain what I'm doing right now, and I plan to do videos to inspire others also. All right? Okay, so that is the 10. And please don't tell anyone about this one.
Sure.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. You want to go for break?
yeah, we are going for a halftime break now.
All right, Ken?
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we are going for a short break now. We'll stop the registration for the lucky draw after the short commercial.
If you have friends that haven't joined us yet, then please ask them to join us now. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Okay Mo. Hello everyone, my name is Okay Mo. Hello everyone, my name is Okay Mo.
Okay, guys. So let's continue on the next part of the one that I'm going to share with you about YouTube. So just now I already shared with you about content, and next I'm going to share with you about gears. All right. So three things. Remember, three weapons: content, cameras, and also microphone. So these two is basically gears. So when talk about cameras, what are the best for vloggers or YouTubers? Mobile. Mobile means that not a mobile phone. What I mean is that easy to carry, not too heavy. For example, mobile is the one I'm using here. Yeah. This is mobile. Small, compact, lightweight, and powerful. All right. This is the RX 100 series. Okay. Another one is the one I have here. This is also mobile. It's small. Then if you put a grip down here, or maybe you don't have a grip, you just do like this. You can do a vlog anywhere, anytime. You just put it outside the bags. Do one quick vlog. Flip the screen. Hey guys, my name is Shaiful Baker. I'm doing my video here. Today I'm at this place. Amazing food. Very, very nice. But tastes not really good. Okay, so that is something that you can do mobile. So if you have a camera that's so big, so hard to do, you take it out, and people will start to come over, and then maybe he's a guard or whatever. Cik, tak boleh buat video kat sini ya, cik, tak boleh buat video. So that thing might happen, right? It happened to me a few times, happens. And we say, cannot I go to other place and say doing the video, right? Easy to use, means that it's not so complicated. ZV1, for example, the one I'm having over there. Oops, should be videos, right? The ZV1 have with the eye autofocus is easy to use. Means that you don't have to do all those complicated things, the autofocus or whatever. You just put the cameras over here, and then you walk and you talk. All right, and you don't have to worry about the autofocus. The camera will do it for you. All right, good battery. Autofocus, yeah, autofocus, same thing. I talk about the eye autofocus just now. Good battery is important, right? So, sometimes when you travel, right? Maybe you from Penang, you go to Kedah, from Penang, you go to Taiping or to KL. So sometimes the battery not good, maybe you have spare. And if you need some extra, what good thing about Sony ZV-1 is that you can use your car charger to charge the camera. You can use your power bank to charge your camera. You can use your smartphone to charge your camera. All right. So it's very convenient, and these are the things that makes this camera is quite good when you talk about vlogging. Then can deliver your ideas. That's important. For example, you have a good idea. So I told you earlier, when you want to record video in low light situations, so you must have a camera that can deliver your ideas. For example, like this camera, right? With this setup, I can shoot in low light situation, but my video still in a very good situation, in good condition. Okay? Then, of course, the most important thing, you have all your gears, you must know your gears. That is important. You have a very good gears, but you don't know how to use, also the point. Right? You set the wrong autofocus, you set the wrong settings, your video not going to be so good. All right? So, video gears, what are the things that you need to take note when you want to buy a good video? Number one, you must have a camera at least minimum requirement full HD, because nowadays, right, everything is full HD, everything, right? HD still okay lah, but full HD is the best. Yet YouTube, for example, minimum is full HD. But now I'm already go into 4K. I'm starting to upload my videos in 4K because 4K is bonus, right? So who do like bonus, right? Okay, now that next one is clean videos. Why is my number one, two? Clean videos means that when you record video at night using your smartphone, what happens? You will see a lot of green, red, and detail all lost, have grainy effects. That's not what we call clean videos. When I record videos at night, my video is going to be very, very clean because I have a system, I have a good gears to deliver what I'm trying to do. Then autofocus, yes, like the one I showed to you just now about the camera having the eye autofocus. So that's a very good features where you don't have to do a lot of things for autofocus. You just turn on the cameras, press record, and the camera will done everything for you. All right, and creative elements supported by camera, for example, like slow-mo, low light. So this is your creative element in your videos. Then microphone, right? Microphone, you can choose either wired or wireless. For example, like if your videos most of the time is like this, talking in one station in your rooms, wired is no issue. You don't have to buy a fancy wireless microphone because you don't move. Maybe you do live streaming, playing games. You don't need a wireless kind of things. It's wired. People don't know what you are. You hide your wires down here. Come out here. People don't know about it. Right? Then do you want it to be body attached or not? Like for example, like this one. This is a body attached. It attached to the body. The one I'm using right now is exactly it's a Miller microphone. Right? So it's a body attached kind of microphone. Then zoom sound or ambient sound. What does it mean by zoom sound? Microphone also have the ability to zoom or to take all the ambient. Right now, I'm using a microphone with zoom capability. Right? So it means that it will narrowly get to me. Then if I change to ambient, then you will start to see different. Then let me show you some demonstration. Okay, this is ambient. And I know that you guys will listen a little bit differently, right? Because right now I set ambient means that now the mic will listen 360, right? Let me put it back. Okay, and now is zoom only to me. Okay, so that is a mic technology also. And sometimes you do interviews, so interview also need a different kind of mic. and maybe you are doing interviews in kind of noisy area, so you need to have a different kind of mic also. All right. So basically, best vlog camera is the one that use less accessory. ZV-1 is one of the things. Here, mic is already built in, a very good mic, right? A lens already built in, a good lens, a Zeiss lens. Then what you need to do, just buy this one. This is what we call grip. Just buy this grip, you put it on, easy to use. For example, like this, right? Easy to use. Just put a grip and just start talking, right? So small, compact, and all the ladies you can put in your handbag, right? And the guys, if you have handbag, okay. All right, so that's it.
Okay, so thank you, Mr. Shaiful. Here's come the third question, Mr. Shaiful. Can you share with us how to capture time-lapse photos?
Okay, so when you talk about time lapse, I share with you some videos. Time lapse. You know, one of my passions in landscape is shooting a time lapse, and you know, like time lapse is something that might sound easy, might sound complicated, but it can be the other way around. All right. When I first learning about time lapse, I always thought that time lapse very complicated to do, right? But once I know the tips and tricks, right, I managed to get a very good time lapse. You know, like this one on the left. You see the left, right? So that is during the sunrise. That is in Putrajaya, and the one that have a lot of cars moving but no cars, only light. That one is in KL. And as you can see over there, there is we call that TRX, right? So all of this done is after thousands, hundreds of thousands of images I have shot. You know, like to make this kind of time lapse. Yeah. So what does mean time lapse? Time lapse means that makes slow subject move very fast, like the one you see right now on the screen. The moon move very slow. You know, slower than snail, slower than snail, right? But how to make the move very fast? Oh, that's why you use what we call time lapse, right? And one more thing, what makes my time lapse this one is looks very good, because I have what we call a foreground. Foreground is the not mine now, the KL Tower, right? KL Tower is my foreground, right? So that is time lapse. Slow mo is the other way around. You make fast subject move slow. That is slow motion. Okay, so is time lapse makes slow subject move very fast. Slow mo makes fast subject move slow, right? So the very fundamental of time lapse video is that if you want to make a 10-second videos, 10-second videos, and in 1 second videos, it comprise of 25 images. For 1 second, you have 1 second video playback, 1 second, it has 25 images, right? If you want to make a 10-second videos, it means that it is comprised of 250 images. All right. So it means that you need to shoot 250 times. 250 times. Only then you're able to do 10-second video. So the process is going to be taking still photos, edit the photos, and turn the photos into videos. All right. So there are a few ways, but the easiest way is by using Sony SNQ modes. SNQ mode is the ability to do slow motion and also fast motion without any editing. So you just record, relax, wait for a while, eat, do whatever you want to do, chat, then finish. You go to your cameras, press playback, you get your time lapse already. Done. So you transfer the videos into your smartphones, share it online if you want to, or maybe you put in some song or whatever, share it to everyone. Easy, fast, right? I sometimes I use that, but when you talk about this video, that the one that you show with the thing highlight over there, that one is different ways. It has we call that traditional way, because I shoot in raw images, yeah, and then I process, and then I make it into a time-lapse videos. Right, that is basically the very fundamental of time-lapse. And to learn about time-lapse is not that hard. You just need to practice. You just need to have a very good guru, the way and the tips. Yeah. Sometimes it will involve expensive software. Sometimes it doesn't involve expensive software if you know where to look. Right. You can use a Sony software where it is free, right? You don't have to pay anything, but you have less power in terms of manipulations. Again, if you know how to manipulate your photos. And if you're not really familiar to manipulate, then the Sony software is very, very high recommended. You can type in Imaging H software on Sony, then it will have come up the result, and then you can download. It's free, and then you can do some time lapse with that software. If you want to know how, then you can go to YouTube to learn. Nowadays, you have a lot of YouTubers do a lot of tutorial, so you can learn how to do a time lapse. I will do a time lapse tutorial soon, but not now. I'm kind of busy nowadays. Very busy. Okay, so that's basically about time lapse. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the sharing, Mr. Shaiful. So for the last question, Mr. Shaiful, what are the things that we need to take note when capturing a low lights photo?
Yeah, when we talk about low light, right? Yeah. Have you shoot low light before?
Yes, but a lot of noise and it's not so clear.
Mostly it's using our phone.
Yeah, and then if I shake a bit and then it become blur.
Yeah, understand. Then let me show you one more photo I showed in low lights. Right. Yeah, I know this. Again, KLCC. What to do? I'm staying in KL. KLCC is very famous here. You know, sometimes I don't have models. KLCC is my model. Okay. So when you shoot in low lights, basically you need to understand the setting of the cameras. No choice, right? No choice. You must learn the setting of the cameras. But I can give you a very quick tips on how to shoot in low light situation. Right. So this is my quick tips. On for information on the left, that's me. Yeah. This is me. A bit blur because I focus on the Milky Way back there. Right. This one shot in Kuala Baru in Selangor. Alright, so to shoot this one, you know, like I have a Milky Way at the back here. There's stars, and on my face here, you can see there's a light here, laser pointer. And there's a light here. The light is coming from my smartphone here. My smartphone bringing light here. Right. So how I can do this is because of I understand the lights, how camera works. One thing is that I'm a camera specialist, you know, and become a camera specialist means that I need to know inside and outside how the camera works, right? How lights works, what the what you call that? What the purpose of a lens? Why you need to have lens? All right. So those are the things that I need to learn a different way, very deep into photography and videography. So this is my quick tips. Number one, if you're using a camera, right? The best, and will always be the best, is in manual mode, right? Because in manual mode, you have a very good control what you want to shoot. Okay. Second to manual mode is what we call aperture mode. Means that you go to A mode or if you are using other than Sony, you will go to AV mode, right? So basically it's the same. So you go to AV mode, then you use your set your aperture to be as lower number as possible. Like the one you see here, this is shot with f 1.4. Okay, I'm using a lens 24 millimeters f 1.4. All right. So as you can see here, the photos very clean, no noise, and because it involves some editing also. But again, because the original photo itself is clean, already clean, so it makes my processing is much more easier and achievable. Right? Okay, how about if you are using a smartphone to shoot in low lights, right? Sad to say, there's no other way. I'm sorry to tell you this news, this bad news. There's no other way. All right. The only way is that you need to bring lights. You need to have lights. If you think that you want to shoot low lights, right? Buy a small LED light. I think now Lazada can get very cheap one. I think 100 ringgit can get already. 50 ringgit also can get already. Cheap LED light, right? Rechargeable. You can use your USB to charge your LED light. So bring that. So every time we want to shoot low light, involving low lights, use the lights, right? So why this light is turned off? Oh. So now you guys cannot see some light because my main light got problem. Oh my god, my light got problem. Okay. Alright, so carry on. I just realized my light got problem. So if you think that you want to shoot in low light situation, please bring light with you together if you're shooting with smartphones, right? So no choice, that's the only way, because smartphone, it have its limits. If you talk about low light, smartphone will lose, cameras will always win. Okay, then for example, if you shoot landscape, right, shoot in what we call slow shutter speed. If you guys already have a cameras, you start to see the number of 1/2000, 1/200, 1/100. That is the shutter speed. What is meant by slow? 1/1000 is fast shutter speed. 1/100 is low shutter speed. Then slowest might be 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. That is what we call a slow shutter speed. Go as slow as possible, because when you shoot landscape, right? When, for example, like me, I'm shooting the KLCC, I don't have to worry because KLCC will not move. In my experience shooting KLCC for 10 years, I never see it move. So I can use a slow shutter. KLCC will always be sharp. The only thing here is that make sure that I do not move. So that's why number 4 gonna have where we call tripod. You need to have a tripod. Okay. Then if you shoot a portrait, a person, portrait doesn't mean that only a beautiful lady. It doesn't mean that. A guy also can talk about portrait. You shoot someone you just met, right? And they say, hey, can I take your photos quickly, right? They say, okay. Then, all right, thank you. So when you do that, right? When you do that, you inform to the person, right? Okay, when you take your photo, you count, right? You need to count 1, 2, 3. Why you need to count? Because it indicates that the guy that you want to shoot will be ready that you want to shoot. All right. So 3, 2, 1, prop. So why use my imagination camera? I have my own camera. All right. So stand by. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Prop. Okay. So when you do that, like, make sure that your subject does not move. Do not move. Okay. Try your best not move. Right. But if you are using a good camera like this, right, you can move around. No problem. I can shoot. My photo will be sharp. Okay. All right. Then another one is if you already have cameras, low lights. If you have a good lens, like the one I'm using right now, is 35 millimeters f4.8. This is one of a good lens to shoot in low light. Why, like I told you earlier, if the person that I want to shoot moving, no problem. I even can shoot motorcycle or cars moving at night, and I can see the driver. All right. So that's what I mean by a good lens really helps making a good photos. Yeah. Okay. Then one more things. Don't try to make night to day. It's not natural. Well, sometimes this thing happened to a ladies, right? Do we have a ladies viewers here? I'm not sure, right? Like a ladies, every time you take photo, you want to make sure everything is so bright, yeah, everything so white, okay, all right. So when you shoot at night, also you want to do the same things. Come on, at night you cannot do everything look so bright already, right? So sometimes you need to play around what we call lights, half side bright, half side dark, fine, because it's art. Yeah, remember when you take a photo, your photo blur, and your friend say, "Hey, your photo blur," because it's art. It's art. Come on, right? So you can say that, right? So yeah, play around with it, play some experiment instead of making everything so bright and making night to become like a day kind of situation. It's not natural. Okay, you cannot communicate with your viewers when you do that. All right, so that is basically my quick tips when you talked about night. But before I end my session, my explanation about this one, not my end my session, explanation about this one. And for your information, Sony Malaysia will from time to time will do workshops. In Penang also we very frequent do workshop. I also sometimes go to Penang and conduct workshop. I also organize workshop where I will call up my Alpha Guru, Sony Alpha Guru, right? They are very experienced than me. They will share their tips. And then during the workshop, we're going to provide some lens, some cameras for you to try out so that you will have understanding how camera works. So in order to do that, how to go to this workshop, what you need to do, you just go to our Facebook. We call it Sony Alpha Universe Malaysia. Don't go for international, right? Go for Malaysia one. So we always have updates on workshop that we're going to conduct. But now of course cannot, because Penang right now have some issue with the COVID-19. So we suspend most of our workshop. But previously, every weekend we have workshop in Penang. Almost every weekend. Every weekend you can go workshop, you can shoot models, pretty lady, all the guys, yeah, right? So you can learn about photography for free. Yeah, it's free, guys. Free, don't pay anything. Yes, you can use Sony cameras. You can use Sony expensive 20,000 cameras with very expensive lenses for free. But you need to come early lah, right? If you late, bye lah. Don't use free. Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so thank you, Mr. Shaiful. Now is the Q&A section. Anyone from the floor have question to ask Mr. Shaiful may leave your comment down below. So let's see the questions.
So here's a question from Jack Song. I'm planning to become a YouTuber in future. Is there any camera that I can use to shoot video and blog?
Okay, Jack. Hey, how are you? All right, so you planning to become a YouTuber in future? Or why in future, not now? Come on. Tonight, do videos. Upload it now. After this, we take 1 hour to do videos. 2-minute video. This is my challenge to you. 2-minute videos. Create a YouTube account. Just upload it. And then see what people comment. Read it. Analyze it. Do your next video in maybe 3-4 days. All right. You don't need a camera to do that. Use your phone. Okay. But if you want to go cameras, my recommendation that the one always very famous, there are two. For a compact camera design is the ZV-1, the one that the advertisement of it, because it's small, compact, easy to carry. What else? They have a flip screen, a good mic, easy lah. All right, have a face detection autofocus, eye autofocus, very stable, very good cameras. Right. The next one is this. This kind of cameras is what we call interchangeable lens camera, or you might know in terms what we call a mirrorless cameras. It have this flippy screen, right? For previously, people say this one for selfie. Now we say for vlog. Okay, so and it's small, compact, and very powerful. Okay, so two recommendation is either ZV-1, and for a bit more better, but a bit pricey lah, is the A6400. That is my recommendation. Stanley, he suddenly come up with a question.
Yeah, I asked the question already.
Is the A6400 or the A6 good for beginners? Both. Both. When we talk about what cameras good for beginners, all cameras good for beginners. Sony cameras, what good thing about Sony cameras is that it's almost the same. Even right now, when you see me right now, the camera that you see me here, right, I'm using the A7R4 as my webcam camera. I'm using the 20mm 1.8G lens for my lens, right? So it's a good camera, easy to use, right? And right now running in autofocus, I move front, move to the back, move front. The camera is still focusing on me, right? So it's a good camera. This one is a good camera, yes, a good camera. This one is a good camera, yes, it's a good camera. So the thing here is that you buy A6400, learn about the cameras, easy for you, and then you can do video. Okay.
Another question from Sabrina Samsudin. Among the gadgets that you own, is there something that you wish you haven't bought and why?
Right. Among the gadgets that I own, is there something that you wish you hadn't bought and why? I don't know. Everything that I bought, I use it. Even like these things, it's a small gadget. I've been using it pretty frequent. And recently I just bought a PC. You know this PC? I just bought it.
Yeah, just now in the video one, right?
Yeah.
Hero one, is it?
What is it? When we talk about cameras, everything I use my cameras. When we talk about lens, I use all my lens. I don't know. Everything I use. One thing is that I only buy stuff that I'm going to use. I don't buy stuff that I don't really use, because if I buy stuff that I don't really use, I will sell it immediately. Because no point of having that one. Right, Sabrina?
Okay, so another question from Jonas. Is it suggested to set color grading filter through camera or through editing software?
For video shooting.
Okay, Jonas. All right. Is it suggested to set color grading or filter through camera? Inside the camera means, or through via editing the software? Okay, so there are positive and negative side of these things. If you record a videos, if you record a videos, and then you use in-body color profile, in-body color styles, good thing is that your workflow is very fast. So it means that you will spend less time in editing. Means that your editing takes maybe 2 hours or 3 hours, or maybe 5 hours, or maybe 1 day. Like me, I need maybe 2 to 3 days to do editing. So that's the advantage. It means that your workflow is much more faster. So it means that you will record more videos instead of edit videos more. You understand what I mean, right? So the other way around means that this is what I did. I shoot video in what we call in flat profile. I'm using Sony. I'm using HLG and log video recording. It's almost equivalent to raw video recording, but not raw. But I will do editing. I will do editing in terms of color grading and everything. I have the advantage is that I have more manipulation power. I can manipulate a lot of things, right? But the disadvantage is that I need to spend a lot of times in front of my PC to do the editing, right? But to me, it's okay because my target is about having a videos once a week. I don't intend to do video like some people, they do videos every 2 days. Some people do videos every day, not stop for 1 year. All right. So yeah, I got a friend who do that, and he's very popular nowadays. The thing is that it's up to you what are the things that you prefer. All right. What if you think that color grading, maybe your PC is not fast enough, not good enough, right? So instead of you don't have that kind of ability, so you do everything inside the camera, set the colors all good, everything is good, then you can edit on your phone very fast and easy. So, all right. So that's another way. Up to you. What the thing that you prefer.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, is there any question? That's all?
Yeah, so we go for the lucky draw now. So, okay, ladies and gentlemen, before we go for our lucky draw session, we would like to introduce the next special guest from Sony that will be coming next week, Mr. Muhammad Azrif, the visual and sound product specialist from Sony Malaysia. So, let's start the lucky draw session now. Today, we are giving away this, the handycam bag from Sony for 10 winners today. Please remember to comment I am the winner in the comment sections once your name is announced. You will be disqualified if the 2-minute timer is over.
Okay, so let's announce the winners for today.
So, congratulations to Chris Chom Simin, Yon Yi Leng, Jason Chiu, Teo Yi Shun, Anida Said, Sabrina binti Samsudin, Mastura Otman, Nurum Fatiha Zainuddin, Shakir, and Shuhada. So, please comment quick before the 2-minute timer runs out.
Okay, so while waiting for the winner, let's continue our Q&A section.
So here's a question from Lo Kok Beng. How about if using handphone of Sony brand to do video shooting? Yeah.
Okay, this is quite interesting. If you're using any brand, no issue, as long as you can make any videos. So Sony brand, like I'm using Sony phones, Xperia 1, and also using non-Sony phones, Xiaomi, right? And both can do video, but I don't do videos. Yeah, only in my recent videos, my YouTube recent video, I did with Xperia 1 where I do some testing. But the thing here is that any phones that have good cameras, if you think that your phone is not so good, put off lights. And you think that the audio is not so good, not so stable, put it on tripod. You can do it. All right. Okay. Any other questions?
Any more questions?
So a question from Tan Senin. Will SEGi students have the opportunities to learn photography skill in practical from Sony?
Very good questions. Very good questions. Yeah. Thank you, Tan Janji. All right. So, okay, this is my first session with your college, your SEGi college, yeah, in Penang. I went to universities. I'm in charge to go to universities in Malaysia. I went to MMU. I went to so many places I can't remember. So many places, more than 10 universities in KL. And also I went to Penang. I went to Ipoh. I went to Kelantan. I went to Johor universities so that I can do sharing. I did small workshop session with students. So because this is my first time with SEGi, hopefully after MCO getting okay with, then I will start making some few sessions with you with SEGi college students only, right? So I will go to your college. I will bring my Sony Alpha Guru together so that we're gonna have a touch and try, and then we should portrait, and then we sharing some thought, whatever. Maybe there's a free gift. I don't know. Let's see. Right? If you follow my YouTube channel, and please subscribe, guys. Okay.
Yeah. So please follow Mr. Shaiful's YouTube channel.
Congrats, Anita. Congrats. Those who did it.
Yeah, all the winners come out already. So I think here is a promotion from Sony for all the Segians. So Mr. Shaiful, can you announce for us?
Yeah, a special promotion for all the Segians.
Yeah, okay, guys. Yeah, I just want to let you know, right? Let you know. Okay, if you want to buy a Sony cameras, right? If you want to use Sony camera, want to try out Sony cameras, the A6400, the ZV-1, use this code Sony at SEGi. Use this code when in your carts. You know, like Lazada. I know you guys buy a lot of things from Lazada. So if you use this code, not Lazada, to Sony.com.my, right, you will get 15% discount on top of any promotion that Sony have. For example, Sony give a camera, for example, the price 3,000 ringgit, okay? And then Sony already give rebates 500 ringgit. Right? Means that the camera now is cost 2,500 ringgit. And then apply another 15% of the 2,500 ringgit. See? Good deal. Very good deal.
Yeah. So it valid until when?
Just how many hours? I forget.
48 hours, is it?
Yes, 48 hours.
Yeah, so if you want to buy Sony product, please do it fast because this is very good for all the Segians from Sony.
Yeah, very good promotions.
Yes.
Yeah.
So here's come to the end of today's live talk sessions.
So congrats to all the winners that successful to validate themselves.
For those winners who are unable to validate themselves, we will pick another winner during the off stream.
So once again, thank you, Mr. Shaiful, for joining us tonight. Thank you everyone who joined us today.
Yeah, and see you all next week.
you.
Mr. Azri from Sony Malaysia. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you everyone.